Greetings and welcome back to Factorio. I'm KatherineOfSky, and in the last episode we set up some purple and yellow science almost. We almost have yellow completely done, just a couple of more items here to think about. So we did get our lovely robot frames, flying robot frames. And we need blue chips. Ah, yes, and low density structures. Okay, good. You know, one thing I forgot to set up like long time ago would be modules. And I would really like to set those up. God, I'm going to set them up down here real quick before we finish science, because man, we really need quality in many places. And I can't believe I meant to set this up like ages ago, but I haven't, and it's bad. It's not good. No. So, all right, you go here. Okay. Get you there. Now then, I'm going to just do a very simple module setup because in general, we need a lot of some and less of others, I guess. And when we get to level 2s, I'm just going to use bots anyway, so it doesn't really matter there. All right, efficiency, U, and quality. Okay. These are quite slow assemblies in general. They take a long time to craft. As you see, 15 seconds crafting time. So, yeah. Now then, I'm going to put down a power pole. Here we go. There we go. So that works. Now then, let's set limits on these. Speed, we probably don't need a lot of speed ones. Maybe like, is 100 enough? Maybe 200. Let's just set that as a baseline. Efficiency, we want more than that, I think. Let's have that many. And then productivity, yeah, but quality, I think we're going to want a lot. Let's do 3 rows. Because even if we can't afford level 2 stuff, I mean, we can get a jump on making the level 2 stuff. Yeah, and then we can just, yeah, this is going to be good. This is going to be better. Now, I have to say that when you look at quality is kind of a slippery thing. Let's talk more about that in a minute. Let's finish up the yellow before we get into a rabbit hole, okay? Now, I do have a lovely LDS thingy, but I guess we don't have to use that. We can just go with the thingy, There we go. Here we go. Let's do this. All right, and LDS can come from there. Now, LDS, let's have that come from here and from here. Right, so we'll do this. LDS is interesting. Actually, let's get rid of this so that we can have an easier... Actually, we need to do this instead. So these are, they need a lot of copper, steel, and plastic. And they need more of the copper than anything else. So the way we want to do these is have half a belt of copper on the inside, on both lanes, and then plastic, and then steel would be on the other one. All right. Oh my God, we still need more stuff. Okay, so bots, think about that, please. Now then, let's do the stuff we need to do here. Let's get this going. So, actually, we don't want to do that. Okay. This should be this actually because of the speed of the belt, which we haven't been consistent on. I realize that's a problem. Anyway, let's get this also shifted to the left. There we go. Okay, so first thing is going to be, sure, steel, why not? Okay, and then you are going to be plastic. Okay, cool. So now we have this going on here. So, yeah. Good, 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 good. Oh, I'm going to do it that way. Okay, and then output, we only need this speed. Oh, whoops, what am I doing? Come on, brain, do better, do better. Okay, cool. So this is what we want to do. So, right, yes, good, 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 perfect. Now the amount of number of LDS machines we need is 30, okay? That is a lot. Now I'm going to go from map mode, and you have to do it through map mode if you want to do it this way. I'm just going to put these quality things in these things from here. You cannot do this by hand and put ghosts in. That doesn't work. Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't work, but it doesn't work. Anyway, what I'm going to do is get the quality thingy. Actually, no, I won't. I'll just do this. Okay, so output... No. We need a filter. So if quality greater than normal. Yes. And then I want it to output to a chest. Oh, that actually works. Because you get very few quality items. Anyway, I never thought about that, but yeah, that's a way to save on not a very necessary way of saving, but yeah, it's a thing. All right. Anyway, quality. This is basically like a quality. It's this quality splitter, obviously, but it filters off everything that has greater quality than normal. So if it comes out from the machine as more than normal quality, and these things don't have a quality recipe, it's going to clog the machine because it can't go into those machines. It'll clog the belts, and then you have new problems. So anyway, that's what we're going to work on here. We do need 30 of these for the science thingy. So let's go ahead and do this. So that's okay, sure. Accidentally press shift. So 30, right? So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay. And then we're going to multiply that by 3. So 1, 2, and 3. And then we got to get our roboports to support this kind of spacing here. Let's get you there. Okay, good, good, good. All right, so that should fill itself out very shortly and get things going. Now, I do actually want to do the same thing for these guys, because why not? Actually, ooh, we could do that. Aha. Look at that. Copy, paste. Yep. So I'll put quality in the robot frames too, because better robots are really good in certain places like Aquilo. Now, of course, you can't copy that for whatever reason. I don't know why. You can't, it's not like copying the recipe. I wish it would copy the modules as well. Wouldn't that be nice? And technically, I probably should do this for just about everything we're making. Now, I think we can do that. Let's see. Let's do this here. Copy, paste, put it on the other side. And then, yeah, same kind of thing. Okay. There we go. Okay, good. Wait, why is this not working? Ah, because I messed... Yeah, right. Okay, got it. Got it. It's fine. I'll fix it. Don't worry. That's why we look at these things and we go through it again and make sure we don't miss anything. Make sure it's working. That's always nice to do. All right, we're getting these. Now, the most important part about generating quality items is the fact that when you make a lot of an item, you will get more quality stuff. So the more stuff you make, the more stuff you're going to get. Now, early on, it's actually better to have productivity, unless you have quality 3, I think. I think somebody calculated this. I'm not actually sure. But I believe it's quality 3. If you have quality 3, then put quality 3 in your science. If not, put productivity 1 and or 2. Okay, you go there. Okay, and then we do this. Okay, get rid of these 2. Custom blueprint. Shift. Press A. Okay, there we go. Nice. So that gives us those. Now, quality railroad tracks are not needed. Quality furnaces. Let's look in the Factoriopedia. Now, in general, we're not going to use a lot of electric furnaces, so I'm looking to see what they're used in. They're only used in production science, so I'm not going to bother. Not needed. Now, this might be a good spot to put quality in, is these guys. Yeah, I think that's definitely a spot. But that means we also forgot to put them in here, which, yes, of course, the other thingies have been taking them. But yeah, quality modules probably give you the biggest bang for your buck in general. Okay, there we go. So these, let's see. If we do, let's see. Oh, God. Let's copy. Where did I put them? Where did I put it? Ah! There's one. Copy and paste. Okay, so that already... Now that was not the right thing, but that's okay. Okay, there we go. So that's that. Here is also another good place to put quality in the Roboport or robot frames area, because when you make robot frames, I think we may need to flip these 2. Paste and left. So when you're going to other planets, you want to send robot frames and not finished robots because they take up less space. I know that sounds wild, but it's true. Okay, so, and the reason I'm putting so many of these chests is because you need them. You're gonna have a lot of quality made items. Now, I'm gonna put quality in these guys. Can I do this? Oh yes, I can just control click it. Okay, that's easier. But I'm not gonna put it in these electric engines, and I'm not gonna put it in these. Unless I want to do a siphon for each of them. Because, like I said, if you end up with quality items, like when I say quality, I mean higher than normal quality. If you end up with quality items, then it's just going to build up on this belt, and it's going to start blocking off production. So unless you want to siphon for everywhere you do quality, you need to not do quality in certain areas of your factory. So What is the problem now? Let's find out. Okay, so we're looking for this. Right, we need railroad tracks. Why are we not getting railroad tracks? Okay, there's a lot of lack of steel. Now that sounds like a strange thing, but yes, a lot of lack of steel. Before we go on a quality goose chase here, I'm going to put down some blue circuits. Now blue circuits, I usually just use my very standard kind of production blueprint here. Whoopsies. It's a late game blueprint. I was toying with the idea of like, yeah, I could just build the beginning of it. And I'm like, well, then it's not going to match up with my, my blueprint. Nah, it's fine. I can easily show you how this works. Now, this is a very similar thing as you will have seen right when we've done our electric engines. Basically, when you need to have 2 inserters on a side, then you're going to want to put the pipe between them so you have a little bit of space there. So the thing about this is we have one belt coming in, which is just full green circuits, and one which is half red, half green. I do put space just in case we can get more belts of green circuits in here. Actually, you know what? We could probably put it further. I think I might even want it further. Production, late game, blue circuits. Yeah, let's put it like here. Why not? Because we can actually get circuits from, like, you know, outposts. We might want to make some outposts out and around that can make circuits for us. Yeah, to make things easier. So now, why is this full green? Now, and it's also not only full green, but it's also red belt. It's because these things require 20 green circuits per craft. Yes, you heard that right. You read it right. 20 per each blue circuit. It's nuts. It's a lot. So we're going to have to add green circuits there. And then that one is closest because you can have the fastest inserters pulling from the belt to put that into the assembler. And then the second one, we do have these 2 red inserters. Of course, they don't have as fast of a speed. You can actually look at the speed here by seeing the rotation speed, 864 degrees per second, which means several rotations per second. These are 432 degrees per second. Now, of course, there's 360 degrees in a second, so that means it can spin totally around. This is more than once per second. But these, this is, well, less than 3 times, 2 and something times. So that's why you want these to be closest to that. Now, let us also, let's see, we can do this, this, that, and put that one there. And you go there, and you go there. Okay, that doesn't work the way I wanted it to. I need to move it back 1. Right? Yes. Okay, so you guys go back 1. There we go. There we are. Aha, there we go. So obviously this red doesn't work because the green circuit belt is not red. We cannot fit more than we are actually pushing from the production of stuff. So keep that in mind. Now then, what I want to do here is, again, we want to have our quality thingy. Okay, paste. There we go. To the left, please. And then just, yes, several of these. Nice. And then this is just to have some off of the bus that I can request if I need to make like power armor or something like that. Oh my God. What is going on with this military production? I swear, man. What is the deal? It's the yellow science, right? That I needed? Ah, yeah, and we're still working on that. All right, never mind. Never mind. I'm going to try not to get angry with it. We have this, right? I think we have that. All right. Logistics 3 is fun. That's always nice. Beacons are fun also. We don't really need those ASAP. But we also don't... Oh, actually, laser weapon damage is great. Laser turrets are even better. That's even... I think you should not be able to research laser weapon damage until you have at least basic laser turrets. I find that very silly. All right, we have blue circuits, which is great. Now, blue circuits go on one of the final 3 belts. And the reason I know this is because those 3 belts are the ones you need for rocket parts. Wait, where did I... Oh, here they are. Yeah. So I have it on the last belt of those. So I'll go ahead and put them in there. Now, this is in no way going to be a red belt worth of stuff. I know that already. I don't know why I have put this way, but yeah. So, I guess I probably need to do this. Let's see, I'm just moving, changing the direction here of this right now. Okay, we'll just do up to there. So, let's see. Let's go back to our yellow science. Also, we're lacking in steel. Yeah, we need to address the steel problem very soon. Now, yellow science, here you are. Hello. Hello, friendly yellow science. This one is there. I'm going to just make this happen that way because I don't know what direction these are going to go, actually. They might come from the top, but maybe, yeah. All right, there we go. So how are things happening? Do we have quality modules yet? It's made 57 of them. That's impressive. That's very good, actually. Nice. All right. Good. So, yeah. The things, yeah, these are getting placed, which is great. Now, unfortunately, it's also placing the modules in labs that are not using the science packs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off half of these labs for now in hopes that it'll move the stuff here. Now, obviously we haven't been using them. We haven't run out of lab time, basically, or lab space. So I'm hoping they'll move all of those modules into spaces here or something close. We moved some of them, maybe. I really don't want to micromanage this, but oh well, we may have to later. Anyway, it'll be fine. Those will get done. Looks like we are getting automation 3, which is fantastic. Oh yes, that's a big problem. We now have no power. I'm not sure why, because I thought that all of this was connected. I don't know. That's really strange. I mean, I didn't delete any of these poles, but I guess it might have been connected by one of the middle poles or something. Yeah, probably the one by that roboport. Now then, what else? We have those things, those things, those things. So now we got... Okay, so here is blue stuff, but we didn't connect the sulfuric acid yet. That is kind of an important item. Do we have... Let's see, what was coming across here? I swear we had pipes for something. Okay, so we had everything except we didn't have any sulfuric acid. So that's a thing that we definitely need to connect over. So let's get that one there and put in a pipe for the joint. This can just go over this way. Where do I want to put this? There's a lot of like noise here. So you can... Thank you, autosave. All right, there we go. Okay, so that's getting us somewhere, I hope. All right, good. Okay, there we go. All right, so that should start us making some blue circuits, which is very good. Oh, I forgot to add the quality modules here. Oh, whoops. Yeah, no. There we go. All right, there we are. So that's fine. Oh boy, that's a bunch of stuff to do. My goodness. All right, so I also want to start putting in productivity for the other relevant sciences. I think I'd rather have these done and the labs done first before I put them in red and green, so I won't put them in there now. Engines. Yeah, we can also do some more quality stuff later, but that's kind of the most important thing. Don't put quality modules in things that you're not, you know, filtering out, and only put it in stuff that's kind of useful. I don't know. I think in the mall, there are quality module thingies set up for some items. And these are the most important items. For example, the solar panels, the accumulators. I forgot what those are used in. I don't use the quality ones on spaceships anymore because it just isn't needed. I suppose you could ship some to Fulgora if you really wanted to, but meh. They're used in, okay, pink science and then lightning collectors. Yeah, none of those are really that great of a usage, so I'm just going to take out these for now because I just don't see that they're going to be that useful. Better to save the quality modules for something that is useful. All right, roboports are good because they can charge faster. Also, the way to check what is affected by quality, in case you were wondering, is to go into the Factoriopedia, accessed with the little book symbol. And then, for example, roboports, anything with a blue diamond, like this here, when you mouse over it, you see the amounts of quality, of stuff you get with quality. So you can have hit points, which is not very useful, but robo recharge rate is very useful. So instead of charging 4 at 500 kilowatts, you can charge 4 at 1.25 megawatts. That's more than twice at normal quality. Max consumption also goes up in this particular building. Other things that are really great is later, oh man, the cargo bays are great because they have a huge bonus to inventory, even with modest quality. And asteroid collectors, they get a bigger collection area, they get a better arm speed, they get more arms, which is even better. That's probably the number one item I would get with quality is asteroid collectors. But we're early in the game. We're not at our platforms yet. So, but we're going to get some early game good stuff going on here. And yeah, that's going to enable us to get other things. Now, you're probably wondering what the other modules do. My goodness, I use them so frequently that I forgot that you might not know. So productivity modules do a thing where they have this secondary bar at the bottom here. Wait, can you please grab some of those thingies? All right. When you have the productivity modules, you get a productivity of 4% at productivity module 1. Now, there is a tiny little bar that says bonus production 1%, 2%. Now, over time, that bar builds up and up and up until you get an extra craft. It's literally an extra free craft. And if it's a thing that makes a multi-craft, with the exception of uranium-235, which is an outlier, basically. But like the other sciences that make 3 bottles of science instead of just 1, you get 3 instead of, some other amount. But you get a free craft, basically. So that's kind of nice. It's kind of really nice. And obviously, the more module points you have, the better off you are. And when I don't mean the more modules, because 3 level 3s don't equal 1 productivity 3. So productivity 1 gives you 4% productivity, 2 gives you 6%, and 3 gives you 10%. So, like I said, this is if you do, if you do 3 ones, you have 12%. If you do 3 threes, you have 30%, which is nice. Now, some machines do give innate productivity, like the electromagnetic plant, which you can find on Fulgora, or the foundry, which you can find on Vulcanus. There is also, I think, infinite productivity, or maybe not infinite, but there are productivity sciences like steel plate productivity, mining productivity, low density structures, plastic bars, rocket fuel, asteroids, scrap recycling, processing units, rocket parts, and research. All of those can be researched and give you bonuses as well. Now, speed. Oh, well, let's see. Efficiency has become actually a used module. We used to never use this because there was never really a reason to, until space platforms are like, oh, well, we probably need more energy, so let's not use as much. So efficiency reduces the amount of energy your buildings are using. Now, I would say that that's really useful on a space platform, or when you don't have your energy grid built up very well yet, like on a new planet. And usually you would use 3 efficiency 1s because your maximum decrease in consumption is 80%. So 3 of them would give you 90%. But using higher level efficiency modules is more expensive to make. So, to get 80%, you would need 2 efficiency 2s, but an efficiency 2 module, you'll see, costs you 4 efficiency 4s or 1s, right? So 2 of these costs 8 of these, right? Instead of using 3, you would use 8. So it's better to just use 3 of the 1s. Let's see. The last one is speed modules. I would rarely use speed, and if you're a new player, probably not at all. People usually use these to make their production lines more, take up less space. And that's useful in areas where you have no space or you want to use more beacons or something. But in general, you can just put down more machines and have the same effect. They also make so for example, they also have a non-linear relationship with energy usage. So you get speed 20%, but you have to use plus 50% energy consumption. So in general, it's almost always better just to put down more machines. So that's a thing to think about. All right, so that's kind of what we have for the moment. All right, so we have our those. We need to get some steel getting in here, right? We need to think about where we're going to get steel from. I feel like we have, what's happening here? Let's see. So the bottom steel array is not functioning at all because we don't have enough production, but we can get rid of this production altogether, I feel. And then we can reroute these belts to go into other areas. Okay, so let's do that. Let's get rid of this stuff then. Let's get rid of these 2 bases. Oh my god, look at this. There's almost no production anyway. This is pretty scary. So we want to make sure not to get rid of a lot of power lines from here. Yeah. Can keep that thingy. I guess I should make some kind of a military mall. I do actually have one, but let's see. These are pretty. I'll leave those. I'll leave these, but yeah, the rest of it's gotta go. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's just get rid of all this here. I may have to add some power poles in here. You can probably go. Yeah. I think I want to walk down there to replace some power poles, I think, and also rejig the the lines of... Wait, do we need blue circuits down here? I don't think so. We do need concrete, however. I haven't added the concrete, which isn't really useful at the moment, but we probably will need it later for some mall thing that I've forgotten about, but yeah. Let's see, let's get out of here. Go away. All right, and then these guys go away. Okay. So, let's see. So I think what I'll do is I'll just take these down. So these are going somewhere. Where is this going? So these are all going... These are kind of meeting up, these two. Oh, that one's coming through there. Okay, fine. It doesn't matter if they're kind of going through each other. It's all right. Okay. All right, managed to make one belt for an extra steel line, which is something, I guess. Let's see. Let's put that there and then shove to the left here. There we go. And then I guess after places where we're taking off a bunch, we can place another one. Output left, something like that. I guess here. Left. Okay, so that's something, I guess. So bots are getting that stuff done. But I do feel like we definitely need some more ore in here to make these things happen, because steel is a funny thing. I was gonna say, I think we took out a critical power line. All right, let's find out where that is. Okay, let's do power line between here and over there. Yeah, I expected that to happen. There we go. Okay, easily fixed. All right, and we did get some of these guys done, which is nice. We don't have a lot of accumulators, it seems like, but I think that was because of the battery production, or not production, as the case may be. All right, so in the past hour, you can see how much energy our solar panels are generating. This is kind of crazy. That's a lot. But I am worried a little bit about the accumulator charge here. Yeah, that's not great, but that's okay. We'll get it sorted. We just probably need to make more solar panels and accumulators, and that's a function right now of the batteries and stuff. Now, another thing I want to do is set up some quality in the green circuits. That's another big thing to do, because green circuits, you really need quality. I mean, they go into so many different items, it's a bit crazy. So let's see. Now, I didn't leave enough space to put them on in convenient areas here, so what I'll do is let's upgrade both of those. Okay, so to the right, to the left. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to put these in a set of boxes here. Now, I know I'm going to need several of these because I've made green circuits in quality before, and you need a lot. Oh. Okay, there we go. And then just to power them all up. There we go. So those will get propagated and stuff, and it doesn't matter if we have a couple of rogue regular circuits in there. That's not a big deal at all. All right, that's something. Oh my goodness, we've done a lot of stuff already. Okay, and all this is getting stored. That's extra fun. We will be able to recycle a lot of this stuff later once we get recycling chests. Requester chests, and those are used for recycling. Pardon me. Are we unhappy? It looks like there's not enough storage. Okay, well, let's get those organized. Now, usually when I play, I don't disassemble a lot of my base, so therefore I don't need that much storage. I usually can go an entire base with only having 9 chests of storage, no joke. Because if you set up recycling, it's just a no-brainer. It just works. Okay, so yay. This is good. Pretty happy with the way things are going. Going just about like I would expect it to. Yeah, we're getting automation 3. Does look like we're short on something. Ah, yeah, it's the those things. All right, do we have yellow on the line? Okay, it's definitely not showing up here, which is kind of... Oh, there is yellow in some of these things, but not a lot, I think. Not a lot. So we're having a hard time kind of getting our lab work done here. Can maybe put that one next. Sometimes I'll move other sciences to the head of the queue because they don't need either, purple or yellow or whatever I don't have while these build up on the belt, because they will do that. They will build up and then they can go faster later. But instead of waiting for it, just do something that you actually can build and need. So this is pretty interesting. We do actually have iron ore right here. That's very close. I'm kind of tempted to build some steel arrays here. Oh, I forgot to mention about the steel. Yeah, steel is... I think I got distracted. Sorry about that. Steel is a strange thing to use in furnaces and furni. And oh, what is happening here? Because it... Oh, there it is. Look at that. It doesn't fill a belt the same way as the other ones do. So these things, it's one ore in, one plate out. But this is not the case here. So this is one ore in, one plate out, but this takes 5. Steel takes 5. I don't know why we can't see it there, but the recipe should be here. Yeah, takes 5 iron plate. And takes 5 times as long. So it is a 1-to-1 ratio. However, the problem is just that it takes 5 times as long. It really takes a long time, and you need 5 of these. So it takes up 1/5 of a belt. So basically you need 5 units like this. We have 2 of them to fill 1 belt. So we're not even making a full belt of steel, which is why we have these backups in the process here. Now, I was thinking about, here we have these furnaces, but for whatever reason, we are not... Did I not upgrade them? I upgraded some of them, it looks like, but not all of them. Huh. Okay, well, let's see. I think I should have an upgrade planner for this. Okay. Could do this. I'm not going to do this small electric pole one. Early to mid. No, and I don't want to do that either. Why would I do that? I mean, not that. Yeah, why would I do either of those? I don't know why I would do that. I don't know why I did that. Anyway, early to mid. It's fixed now. let's fix this and change all of these ferni into steel ferni. And when you change it to these faster steel furnaces, their crafting speed goes up from 1. These are crafting speed 1. These are crafting speed 2. So therefore, you can just upgrade the belts to red, and you'll be able to process twice the amount of material. All you need is red belt. So there we go. Everything to red belt. I want to do that for sure. Now this is going to cost quite a lot of material here. I don't know if we can actually support this with any of our mining areas, but oh well. You only really need to upgrade the early oh god, yeah. I was going to say the early parts of these, but some of them we don't know what the early part is. Because, you know, the stuff from the back of the line still just goes at 15 items a second and it's fine. Alright, go get rid of these guys. Man, auto deconstruct should be in vanilla. There is zero reason not to have auto deconstruct. That's a mod that basically anytime you have a run out of ore thingy, it just marks it for deconstruction. That's all it does. Auto deconstruct is a great mod. Okay, so aha, we found our first biters down here. Now, are we close? No, that's great. Okay. We do need to do some exploration out here. I might do that off camera, because that's not very interesting to watch, I feel. Anyway, we do actually have this couple of lovely ore spots here. Not a whole lot of ore, total of 30 million, but it's something, and it definitely could give us some more steel. I mean, I'm looking forward to that. As you see, we're only 2/5 of a belt, which is not great. It's definitely not on the great side. But we will leave those plans, and we would probably want to get a train station built somewhere, possibly multiple train stations, so that we can move stuff around the map a lot easier. We've got some copper up there. We've got more iron there. These two, we probably could belt in, but the problem is like bringing more ore in after these go away, because those are definitely going to go away. It's not going to take long to, you know, punch through that ore. So we want to get that done. But yeah, we'll set up probably a train station in the next episode, and we'll also get more steel on board so that we can actually make a lot more production. But yeah, in this episode we've done lots of great things. We've added quality things. We've added quality filtering. We have added many other things like blue circuits, finished up purple and yellow science, figured out the modules in terms of getting them into various places that we needed them to be. We've deleted the starter bases. We've done so many different things here, which is pretty great. So anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this episode. So thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.